it's Richard back with you with my Extreme Fat Burning Furnace program. Well, I can't say more than what it just said for itself, really, because it's pretty extreme. This here program is the ultimate, pretty much, that I go with, because we can change and add different weights. I can implement different fast-moving movements. So basically, it's consisting of, the reason why I say Extreme Fat Burning Furnace, because I'm hitting you, or you're hitting yourself, you want to say, with weight training, okay, some free weights. You're hitting yourself with high metabolic movements, plyometric, isometric, as well as the cardio. You're hitting from so many different angles. Again, one of my systems that can hit 784 muscles has been tracked. So with that, you can imagine the calories. So you need to breathe. So let's start off by some breathing techniques, okay? Slow breath in, 2 or 3 seconds, and out through the mouth. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, you want to warm up. So the exercise I warm up with, I'll use some little kicks like this, some squats, and obviously the good old burpees, right? You want to do about 20 seconds of each exercise. Just to add, to avoid injury. We want to disintegrate fat, burn those calories, but we want to obviously stay healthy. We want to avoid injury. So warm up fully, again, 4 minutes max. As long as you keep going, don't build up lactic acid. In other words, don't keep doing the same push-up like this for 4 minutes. Do 20 seconds, move on to the next. 20 seconds, just quick, short, fast ones. And again, stay dynamic, keep yourself moving, knees up. You know, a good one like this is to come across, okay? Do some merengue, right? Do some merengue as you do this. So knees up. Again, I'm bringing my knees up to my elbows. Not my elbows down to my knees. Bring your knees up. Okay, so we're ready to go. I'm already warmed up. I'm going to run through this, not fully, but I'll give you the best scenarios so this way you can do this. So we're going to do, the training. We're going to do some reps. I'm going to do a squat with a shoulder press, okay? So we're going to do this like this. I'm going to come down, my legs open, my butt down, right, lateral, and up, 1. And I'm going to count. I want you to use weight that you can do, you know, let's say 10, 12 max. I don't want more than 10 or 12. If you're getting to 12 easy and you get up like this, you need more weight here, okay? So this exercise is really geared. The key is exactly using the weight that complement your movement, okay? So use a weight. I'd be using, for instance, I'd be using 40s. Or 50 pounds, right, down per side. So you can probably use whatever weight that's for you, okay? So again, don't be totally nice with yourself. 10 reps, 12 reps max, okay? And when you get to that where you're almost out of breath, you're gonna take 30 seconds now, okay? 30 seconds. And again, use your timer or watch. After 30, we're gonna do the same thing again, right? So you're gonna do 10, 12. This is not, there's no timing, it doesn't have to be quick. We're going to just stay in motion, nice and slow, okay? And again, use a weight that you can be a little tough on yourself. We're going to take another 30-second break after 10, 12 reps. And the last one, we're going to do a third set. So 3 sets of each of these exercises. 3 sets of the shoulder, squat, over the head. 10, 12 reps max, 3 sets of those, 30-second break in between. Then we're going to take a minute break, and I'm going to go into my push-up. So these push-ups are not normal. You can use, if you have a weight like this, notice how I'm going to use it. My one weight, I'm going to have my one hand on the ground, and then the one on the actual dumbbell itself, okay? So I'm going to because I'm going to have a little more stress on the one side of my body. So my one hand on a weight, and one hand on the floor, and now we're going to do a push-up. You can do push-ups on your toes, right, like that, or you can be on your knee, again, going down, you're rocking off your knee straight down. You want to get the face pretty close to the floor, the nose. Don't eat your floor carpet, but close, a couple inches away, right? And if that's, after that, okay, you're going to take a 30-second break. 10, 12 reps again, same thing. After you come back, guess what? You're switching the other arm. So now I'm going to hold the weight on the floor with the other hand. The other hand goes flat. Okay? Same thing, right? Down deep. And again, so if you can do 4 or 5 on your toes and the other 5 or 6 on your knees, that's great. So you make it tough on yourself. Don't be nice again. Do some on your toes if you can do it, then go on your knees. If you need to do them all on your knees, that's fine. But again, rock off the knees so the whole body drops, not just your shoulders. But if you have to do this as kind of the end result, then we'll do these, right? Like this. But try and rock off your knees the best. So take another 30-second break, the last one. Check this out. All right, so now we're going to use both weights. Can you see what I'm using? Both. So instead of using your hands flat, instead of doing one on one side, one on the other side, we're going to do left side on a weight, right side on a weight. Now we're going to hold both hands on a weight. Okay? So let's check this out. Okay? Again, do as many as you can on your toes and bring yourself down, right, to the weight. And then if you have to, switch it up, right, on your knee. Nice and deep. Push. All right. Now, we get another 1-minute break. Those are tough, yeah, good. Okay, 1-minute break. We did our shoulder press, right? We did our chest. That's, again, 3 sets of each. And again, 30-second break between each one. And then you're going to have, after that set's done, three of them in a row, now we're going to move on to something else. This will be a squat. So after the minute break, again, use a weight that you feel that's going to complement you. So squat, my legs out. I'm going to go slow on the way down. So this is where the structure I told you in the other videos, we're going to do the slowness on the stretching of the muscle, okay? So the eccentric is the stretch. So if I'm doing arms, my eccentric, the stretch of the muscle is down. My concentric, the squeeze, is up. So on the leg, eccentric is down, slow squeeze, stretch, and you're going to squeeze off the heels. Look how I'm pushing off my toes. So when I come down, stick my butt out. Stick it right out. I'm lateral. And when I come up, I'm rocking off the heels. I'm pushing off the heels. Always stay on the heels. So we're going to go 3 seconds down, slow. And then slow on the way up. Squeeze. Right? So I want to do this with every exercise we were doing. Okay, so I'm going to go slow on the way down, chest up, my butt is sticking right back, and slow on the way up. One tip to remember, you want, when you come down, you want to have your butt out, so I'm sticking it out, be very intentional in sticking it out, and you want your knees behind your toes. So if my knee is over my toe, chances are I'm putting a lot of pressure on my toes, which means the knee's taking a beating. So when my butt's back like this, and I'm on the heels, my toes are actually up here. When I'm down into a squat, my toes are up. And I can wiggle them. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm like this, and I can wiggle my toes, even though I'm down. Because all the weight is on the back of my heels. It's on the back of my foot, my heels, sorry, right? Okay? So keep that in mind. Again, 10, 12 reps, slow. Keeping this tight. Take a break, 30 seconds, 2 more sets. So again, 3 sets of squats. 3 sets of your shoulder press, 3 sets of the shoulder press squat, 3 sets of the push-ups, alternate arm, and then 3 sets of the squats. Take another minute break. You deserve it. Now we're going to go in my 2-1-1s. So 2-1-1s, 2 minutes of the lunge. So let's say we got the 1 minute done. Again, use your watch or the alarm on the phone, and I'm going to do this. Right? Again, on my heels. I'm going to time it for 2 minutes. I'm just going to stay moving. But I want to get down, right? I don't want to come down like this. Unless you really have to, that's fine. Do what you have to do. Make it work. But in general, if you can get down, go down. I'm on my heels all the time. On my heels. On my heels. On my heels. Okay? We're going to do this for 2 minutes. 30-second break. 1 minute. Tricep, half chest. And what is that, you may ask? You can do it one of two ways. Do it on a ball. My hands are inside, my thumbs are touching. Okay, so it's chest is out here when I push up. This is like my tricep, the back of the arm. Okay, so we know as women, that's an area which gives us issues, right? Gives you guys issues. So I can be on the ball a little more advanced and do these. Come down, push. Right, again, my thumb's basically almost touching, okay? Or you want to do it, that's a little more advanced on the ball. If I do it on the floor, again, I'll be like this, on your knee or on your toe like a push-up, no difference, and we're going to do this. And I'm going to stick my elbows to my sides, like this. So they're not going to be out here like chest. Triceps, I want to nail them, keep them tight to my side. Okay, don't let your elbows out. I know it's tough, you'll get better at it as we go along. Keep the elbows in. So when I'm doing this, my elbows are touching my ribs all the time. Anyhow, we're going to do 1 minute of those. Try to do it non-stop. Pace it, do it slow. Okay, so 2 minute lunges, 1 minute of those. Now another 1 minute. Take a break, 30 seconds, and we're going to do 1 minute of the kind of jack in the box, as I call it. What we're going to do, I'm coming down lateral and reaching up. Now you can have little cans of soup, pasta cans, sauce. You don't need the weights because, you know, if you have 5 or 10 pounds, it's going to be a little tough to do this for another minute. So 2 1-1s after the strength training we just did start with, we're going to do these. 1 minute. Right? And up and stretch it out. Use your core. Okay, so that's 2 different sets of programs we've done there. The third, I love this. This is going to be our 30-second kind of high metabolic kick your butt training. So 30 seconds, 10-second break. 30 seconds, 10-second break. 5 exercises in a row. So it kind of looks like this. I'll start off with whatever you can put together. I'm going to start off and set the tone for you. So we're going to start off with some kicks. So my feet are out, my feet are wide apart. I'm going to use the backs of my heels and kick them up. Kick. Can you see that? Kick. So I'm not just jumping, I'm a slight little kick. Now if your knees bother you, you can do this and modify it where you're just going soft. But make sure, like a shock absorber on a vehicle, you're going to absorb the shock. Don't come down, rock. I feel that in my knee. Okay? Come down, absorb it. Kick the heels up. Kick, 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 and absorb it. Kick. 30 seconds. Wow, that's good. Then 10-second break, transition. We're going into a quick like this. Jumping jacks, 30 seconds. This is where we move fast. I'm not looking for the slower movements. Okay, 30 seconds those. So we got 30 seconds of the kick-ups with the feet like that, the heels, jumping jacks, into the burpees. I love this. I know you're thinking it's crazy, psychotic. So now, you can walk the foot out 1, 2, 1, 2, go, or just do it fully, right? Yay, 1, 2, up. 30 seconds of those. Looking for about 10 or 12 burpees. Pretty much 3 seconds or so for each burpee, 2.5. You can get to 15 burpees, you're doing great. Okay, then we can go on the floor and do like a bicycle, okay? Gonna do a little core. You can lay on a mat. My rug's clean, I'm fine. So we're gonna do this. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, let's go. Right? So 30 seconds of those. I want you, as you get a little more advanced, as you become more mature with these exercises, I want you to count. So count the reps that you do, right? 1, 2, 3, whatever it is at the end, the metabolic, high metabolic ones. Because then the second time you can actually go through those ones again and challenge yourself to beat it the second time around. So the quick movements at the end, okay? And then I would go into mountain climbers. Those are great for core and everything, right? So again, you're gonna bring it up, head up, keep the knees low to the ground. You can bring the butt up if you're having troubles, because higher up the butt is, it's gonna be a little easier, right? So you keep the butt down, your knees are closer to the ground. I have some people that do 110 of these, 110 of these in 30 seconds. They're moving. So just to give you an idea, okay? 30-second break between each of those exercises. So the first one was the kick up with the heels. The second one was some jumping jacks. Third one was burpees. Fourth one was the on the ground, the bicycle on your back. And then we went to the mountain climbers, right? 5 exercises, 30 seconds of each. Count the reps that you do of each. 10-second break between each one. You're gonna take a minute, 2-minute break, because trust me, you'll need it. Then you can do those ones at the end, those same exercises again, one more time, okay? Not the whole routine, just the third set, the third part of it, okay? Again, start off, time it, and count the reps in 30 seconds. How many kicks you get? How many of these you get? 1, 2, 3 in 30 seconds. How many burpees in 30 seconds? How many knee bicycles, knee up, and also the mountain climbers with the knees. How many are you doing of those? You can do that again if you wish. If you have the energy, go do it. And that's what I usually do with a lot of my clients that I personal train. All right, so just to go through it and summarize, the first is the strength training. We hit you with strength training. Again, you're gonna do a squat, shoulder press, 10, 12 reps. Nice and slow and deep. These are gonna be slower and deeper. 30-second break, hit 3 sets of those. Take a minute break, you're gonna go into your push-up. Let's say 1 alternate on a can you can have in your house, a weight, whatever it is, you're just gonna have 1 uneven, so 1 higher than the other. Then you're gonna switch it 30 seconds later. Then you're gonna do both on the object, okay? Take a minute break, go into your squats. Again, slow and deep. These are all strength training, they're all slow and deep things, right? The quick metabolic ones, we're gonna be a little less with the slowness, right? Slow and deep, you're holding weight, and slow and squeeze off the heels. 3 sets of those, 10, 12 reps of each. Then 2-1-1s, right? 2 minutes of lunges. Count it properly, don't just assume it's 2 minutes. I want you to really count it, okay? 2 minutes is longer than you feel when you start doing stuff like this. 2 minutes, then you're gonna take a break, 30 seconds. Tricep, whether on a ball or whether on the floor. Tricep, right? 1 minute, consistently try and move. If you need a break, take it, but try and keep in motion for the minute. Whether on your toes or on your knees, like a push-up, right? Okay, same thing. But the hands, thumbs almost touching. Then, the 2-on-1s, the other 1 minute of those, okay? 1 minute of those. Then we take a minute, 2-minute break if needed, and the metabolic ones. 5 exercises in a row, 30 seconds of each, 10-second break, jump, jumper jack, burpee, on the ground on your back, bicycle, and then the bicycle crunches, then the mountain climbers. All right, with that said, there's your 784 muscles, there's your 1,200 potential calories to nail in an hour, and I really want you to get the best out of this. As you can see, I'm a little tired, winded, but I tell you, I love doing this stuff. And you're gonna let me know how things are going with you, stay in communication, and again, keep your breathing, make sure you take in water as you're training, very important. Get in your water, take nice water as you go through this training, don't do it without it. And I'll see you at our next training video. All right, till then, to the ultimate you, let's do it.